I tricked the Spider-Man community into thinking this was real. Now you may be wondering, what means to what end does this reach? Why would you ever do that? It's funny. It's hilarious to trick people. I get a little smile on my face when I see people believing my lies. So you may be wondering, where did this all start? And I'd like to tell you it started when one of my friends told me about Hobie Brown being the original Prowler, which is something I completely had no knowledge of before. Like, it was crazy. I had always believed that Uncle Aaron was the Prowler originally, and then Miles was written to be like his nephew, like after the Spider-Man things, or like something like that. But no, it was always originally Hobie, and like multiple people have taken the mantle, and I just had zero idea. Anyway, once I learned this precious information, an idea popped into my mind. I should draw the current Hobie Brown design as the Prowler. And so that's what I did, testing out different designs and different styles on him, seeing which worked. I had come up with this design with his hair tied back. And then one day, as I was redrawing Hobie's portrait to look more like my design, I had the great idea of, what if I tried to pass this off as official art in the art book of a cancelled Hobie design of him being the Prowler, to try and trick people.
Ho 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 ho! Delightfully devilish, Seymour.
And so I got to work. Now, I do not have any footage of me creating said art, so the things you are seeing here are recreations, because I didn't think far enough ahead to think that maybe it might get a little popular. It didn't get that popular. I'm overstating how popular it got. I tricked like a good 1,000-ish people. Anyway, my creations were complete, and all I needed was a viable test subject. And that's when I turned to my friend Goose, a friend who trusts me dearly and believes that I would never lie to them. An idiot. And so I had sent them a message attaching the image I had created, telling them that it's official art from the art book. And you know what? They believed it! Oh, so gullible. I mean, I admitted to it straight away because I wanted to shove it in their face. However, this showed that my art was good enough to fool someone, which gave me the confidence I needed to make a render of the page in the art book to add that little finishing touch of believability. I even added fingerprint smudges and everything, just to make sure it was as believable as possible. My work was done. My page was believable, and I was ready to trick the world. And boom, I posted it into the r/Spiderman subreddit. At first I thought no one would see it, but then there was more likes and more comments, and more people believing it, more people thinking it's real. I saw people posting it on Twitter, I saw people posting it on TikTok. By the next day, I had tricked a good amount of people into believing this was a real page in the art book. What I did not expect is for people to go out of their way to read the out of focus writing on the left of the page. And if you know me, you know I ain't a writer. Nowhere close and nowhere near one. And so people started picking at my spelling and picking at my writing. But the thing is, they believed it was the people behind the book who had no spell checkers and no just like writing checkers in general. And so they started shit talking them in the comments because they still believed it. They still believed it despite the very obvious and the fact I somehow missed this. I misspelled his name. You see that? You see that? It's meant to be an A, not an E. No. My reign of terror was over. Even people who had the book started believing me until I came clean because of how awful my writing was. I spelled Peter Parker like Peter Parker, like a pun, but unintentional. But through and through, I was proud of what I had done. I had gotten people on Twitter to mention my image. I'd come across TikToks with images I made in them. One of my friends had to explain to their girlfriend that the image was fake because he sent it to her thinking it was real. Even if in the end I came clean and no one believed it anymore, I see this as an absolute win.